Hey there, Trekkers and Trekkies. So, got another Mego unboxing, looking at some figures. What are we doing today? Well, you've already seen it. We're doing Wrath of Kahn, Kirk, and Spock. It's the only figures that they have made in these uniforms. Same thing with the motion picture. They only did Spock in the motion picture uniform. Like, why? It didn't make sense. So, we're going to open those up, check those out, hopefully see something that we like, it's cool, and enjoy it. So, we're going to start with Admiral Kirk. First off, real quick, the background that they put on these is actually really freaking cool. Like, I don't think they've really done anything like that before on previous figures. And I enjoy it. So, first off, they do have the correct phaser, if anybody's wondering, because they reused the one from the motion picture. The uniform, be nice if there was some kind of Velcro or button there at the corner, but I like the fact that you can fold that back. I wonder if anybody's been brave enough to get some red paint and paint on the bloody hand on there. Overall, and let's see real quick, and yes, this is the old school Mego boots on figure. Overall, this is actually a pretty good figure. The eyebrows is the only part. This is a little bit of that Mego thing of they do a mostly good job on the sculpt, but you could kind of argue that that's not quite William Shatner. But especially the eyebrows, they look way too bushy for him. I do like the fact that they've put the little light bits in the hair. That looks nice. So, with that, let's pull out Spock. Now, of course, first thing, they decided to do this Spock with his hands in the live long and prosper position, which of course is probably so that people can, do their sick fantasy of reenacting, the saddest moment in Star Trek history when Spock went into the dilithium chamber and basically committed suicide in order to save the ship. But yeah, again, every time fresh out of the box, joints are quite stiff, and I gotta work them. But this is the exact same head that was on that motion picture figure that we looked at, which is fine. Despite the fact that a lot of people don't know this, even though only 3 years had passed in real time, in the movies between motion picture and Wrath of Kahn, I believe it's supposed to be 10 years. It's like 9, almost 10 years between when the two movies take place. And it really had more to do with the fact in the real world that when they did the first movie, they had it only set 3 years after the original series, whereas almost 10 years had actually passed in real time. And so they were like, we need to let time actually, our actors are starting to actually age a little more than that, and people are going to be going, hey, that doesn't look exactly like, they're as young as you say. Now, got this little extra bit, because again, I got that box of 3D printed stuff a while back, and along with that, a Mego scaled Enterprise helm and chairs Just noticed that peg in the bottom was twisting a little bit. So it's got the chairs for it, which they're a slightly different style of chair. I'm not sure why. It's funny because the back actually reminds me more of the chairs from, I think it's Star Trek 6, 5 or 6. But they've got the arms from like Star Trek 1, 2, and 3. But that's fine. Because then we can take Mr. Spock, Captain Kirk, put them into these chairs, and they look awesome sitting there. I love the look of these. Alongside that helm station. Heck, yes. That is what it's all about. Some freaking cool Mego figures sitting at the helm and doing their job. Well, anyways, this has been fun. I hope you enjoyed looking at these. You know, I'm not going to spend too much time. Just give you a chance to check these out, and they'll be up on the shelf here soon. Hopefully along with those chairs and the helm and that kind of thing. We'll see. So, until next time, I will see you then. Go out and make something. If you enjoy my videos and want to see more, please like, share, subscribe, and ring the bell icon. If you want to support me, you can find me on Patreon, or go over to Zazzle for prints of my artwork, t-shirts, and other cool stuff. If you're still here, why? Do you want to jam out?